What's going on, you guys? Kid Behind the Camera here, and today I wanted to make a video because I'm pissed off. And I don't mean Batista wins the Royal Rumble so I break the lamp upstairs pissed off. I'm talking about mistreating people pissed off. I'm talking about the government stepping on people pissed off. So about a month ago, I did a video about Representative Jack Kingston wanting to make children have to work for their school lunches, sweep the cafeterias, do a little bit of work in the school, and then they'll get their school lunches. However absurd it sounded. And I thought, there's no way anything like this could happen. They're not going to deprive children of food. And unfortunately, I was proven wrong, because this week at Uintah Elementary School in Salt Lake City, Utah, they took the lunches from children who couldn't pay for it. I don't know about you, but I find this to be the most deplorable, disrespectful thing I've ever heard. I can't comprehend it. So let me put this into a little bit of perspective here. These children were waiting in line in the lunchroom. They were handed a tray with food on it. The children are waiting to get to their tables, and when they get to the computer, they're stopped. They're told, you don't have any money, and they take the food out of their hands and they throw it in the trash. From there, they give the child a milk, a piece of fruit, and they tell them to go sit down because they don't have enough money to pay for their food. Who the fuck does that school think they are? Who the fuck takes food from children because their parents didn't have enough money in their account? They're children! Not to mention, what the fuck are you doing throwing it away to begin with? Tell them to tell their parents for tomorrow. Why take the food out of their hands and throw it in the fucking trash? People go through hard times, man. And it seems like the worse we get, the less people give a fuck about anybody. I think Uintah Elementary School needs to be ashamed of themselves for taking food from children. Children who need this fucking supplement, this nutrition. They need this to survive. Some of these children don't have food at home. Yeah, the parents are poor, and maybe that's a reason to give it to them at school because they might not have dinner. So because of you, all they had for dinner was a piece of fruit and some milk, and that sucks. You fucking suck. I would lose my job. I would get fired before I deprived the child his food because his account reflected a zero balance. I would say, fire me, take your food, and I'd walk the fuck out of that school. I'm pretty pissed off right now. I can't fathom that we're here in 2014 America and we're telling children that they can't eat because they can't afford it. As if it's fucking prime rib, as if it's lobster, as if it's steak, it's fucking fish sticks and fucking canned corn and shit. It costs $1.50 to pay for it. Singling out the kids in front of all of their friends. You got all these kids with trays of food, and then you can look around the room and you can tell the poor kids one by one, oh, he's eating fruit. Oh, look, they got fruit and milk. Oh, look, Billy's poor. What you're doing is setting people up to bully these children. You're setting these kids up for failure. You're giving these kids a lesson on life that they don't deserve to get. What the fuck happened to free lunch? What the fuck happened to taxes paying for it? What the fuck am I paying taxes for? I'm paying taxes for tanks to go over and throw bombs in Iraq, but I can't pay taxes so children can have something to eat? I'm finished. Write the principal, write the superintendent, write the governor of Utah. Tell them that this shit ain't right. This shit shouldn't happen, and we should not treat children this way. We shouldn't treat people this way. I apologize for screaming. I apologize for acting like this, but this pushed me over the line. This is not fair. Uintah Elementary School is pathetic. You don't reject children, and that's all I have to say about it. Write them, call them, tell them that it's ridiculous, and make them change their fucking policy.